Well, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. My name is Louie, and today we will be cracking open a box of Arthurian Legends for my good friend and yours, Mr. the one and only Timothy C. Timothy, thank you for being a loyal member of the Kitchen Table TCG community. He picked up a box on my website at KitchenTableTCG.com, and in the order notes he said, hey, open this up for me on camera. So you can do that anytime you want, and we will open up the boxes for you on camera. So here we go, Arthurian Legends. We've got a big weekend this past weekend, a lot of conversation about overprinting and reprinting and restocks and all the things. Let's get right into it with a foil and a Pixies and an Iron Man and then the White Heart. Man, you don't see this card very often. I'll tell you what, some of these true uniques seem very difficult to pull. And then our foil is the Sword and Shield. Beautiful artwork, absolutely love it. So yeah, let's get right into what everybody wants me to talk about. I hear it all the time. What is going on with the reprints? There's been so much negativity this weekend. Basically what happened, we just got a huge wave, ball lightning here. We just got a huge wave of Arthurian Legends in through distribution. I don't really know how to say how much it was. It's kind of hard because it was basically whatever you ordered. In my case anyway, it was whatever we ordered previous, we got the rest of it. If it got allocated, we basically got the rest of it. Monstrous Lion, and another foil is the Tooth Fairies. The Monstrous Lion, then the Tooth Fairies. This is one of my favorite cards in the game because you expect Tooth Fairies to be so, I don't know, little kitty, and then you got this thing. Like, holy moly, that thing's terrifying. So yeah, big reprint. The supply, again, like, I don't think the supply has any like closeness to the supply of wave one. I would guess it's maybe 30% of the supply of wave one. Sir Morian, beautiful, elite unique there. Probably 30% would be what my guess is, somewhere around there, just spitballing based on kind of my numbers, which don't really mean much. But that being said, the demand is obviously way less than an initial release. That's true. And King's Council there. Boom. Dude, the artwork in the set is so good. And a Shameless Squire, not the curio version, but a foil version. I want to start here with the reprint. Number one, the people on the internet are always way more upset than the people in real life and at local game stores who are engaging with the hobby and playing the game and that kind of thing. And that doesn't matter that, oh, my Pookie, my Pookie, and an Unseelie Court in our foil. Oh my gosh, a true unique Lady Isuit, an amazing card. Wow, congratulations, Tim. This is quite the box already. This is a really, really, really good card. My camera is not doing this card justice. I wasn't going to fix it because whatever, but holy moly, let's do it justice. Look at that card in foil. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The internet is always more upset about things. And listen, I'm not downplaying the role of the internet, and those of you who are in the internet community, your role is amazing and super important, because I think while the internet is, most of the loud, angry voices, it also spends more money than the average consumer at a game store. The average consumer at a game store is going to spend significantly less money than somebody on the internet. So it is frustrating when reprints happen and people are upset. That does get frustrating, and I understand the frustration point of that. A lot of people who pre-ordered, from a storing perspective, it's a little frustrating, because a lot of people who pre-ordered are upset that the prices of their box are now worth less. And I've seen that on the Facebook groups and that kind of thing. First off, I think that's really to be expected. If you pre-order, you're paying a little bit of a premium for the risk level, like that you're gonna guarantee the boxes, and if they go to $300, you've got that. That's one thing. But also you're paying to get the cards immediately and right at release. And everybody knew that this set was going to have multiple reprints, and we were going to have multiple things happen. And so I don't fully understand the frustration, but I do understand the frustration of stores fighting their way to the bottom on public marketplaces and listing product for way less than kind of its worth. And I think one of the big things is when you have a game like this that is offered through distribution, the boxes end up in the hands of people who don't really have the the best interest of the community. They don't really care. It's just more product that they got to order from distro. It's more product that they get to put on their total spend for the end of the year. And if they can flip it for, very low margins, Spear Marshal, that's great for them. And then they build this relationship in the community too of like, oh, this place has the cheapest boxes, and they end up getting a lot of the business from other stores who have been involved in it for a while, and that kind of thing. So I think at the end of the day, the question about reprints, Sir Percival here, the question about reprints, man, some of the artwork in this is just so good. I love that painting hanging up on the wall. Some of the conversation about reprints, in my opinion, has to do with the quickness and the speed that we've seen Arthurian Legends reprint, and the lack of a limit from distribution. I would have loved to see a restock of Arthurian Legends be, Carleton upon Usk. Beautiful Triland. I would have loved to see the distribution of the set in a reprint be prevented to only presented to stores who were running events and like a one case maximum, that kind of thing, that kind of reprint this early on. I think that would have been a good win. The Great Famine, because the market was not going crazy. It wasn't a lack of supply, but I do understand the idea that stores who are running events need to have boxes and need to have product in hand in order to do it. But what ends up happening is instead of that, you have boxes going to, again, anybody who orders at distribution, and you've got a bunch of really hot product out right now in Magic and in Pokemon, where you might have a distribution hub that would say, hey, if you take, they don't want to sit on all the Arthurian Legends, they want to sit on all the boxes, because they have space issues and that kind of thing. And they say, hey, if you take, a pallet of Arthurian Legends, then we'll hook you up with some more Pokemon, or we'll hook you up with some more of the Foundations collector boxes. And inevitably what happens is the game that we love in Sorcery becomes this fodder for distribution. Another Unseelie Court duplication becomes this fodder for distribution to get, we got double squire. We get 4 squires. 4 squires is the free alpha pack on our stream. No, we did have that happen on stream and I missed it. Becomes fodder for distribution, instead of distribution doing what they should do, which is like sitting on the boxes and spreading it out to as many stores as possible and helping the game grow. So where all the anger and frustration comes down in the public eye on Eric's Curiosa, I really feel like a lot of the responsibility actually should fall on to the distribution hubs, to make sure that that is a true troll bridge, not the toll bridge, and the Great Drowning of Man, another unique, to make sure that they are actually distributing and not just dumping the product as fast as possible and not wanting to hold it. That being said, there is seemingly a lot of product entering the market, and I think that I would like to see a little bit more of a tight print run, especially on the forthcoming beta reprint, which seems to be the thing that people are actually most disappointed in. I really hope that is limited to stores that are active in the community, are actively running events, are actively trying to build relationships, actively trying to build event hosting. Guards, that's a really good card, and a Stone Rain. I really hope that we see some of that be, or at least most of the boxes given to stores who took Arthurian Legends and bought a lot of Arthurian Legends and that kind of thing, rather than just an open kind of policy. Ooh, this is a bonus foil. Look, we've got 6 foils. We got a bonus foil here, Tim. Bonus foil. Degradation. Oh, and a King Arthur and a Swindler Troop. All right, the King Arthur, beautiful card by Melissa A. Benson there. This was a really good box. You got 7 foils. You got the Lady Isuit foil. All I've been doing is rambling about reprints, and you've got some home runs in this. So at the end of the day, what I want to remind everybody of in this video anyway is the internet is way more upset about this than your average player in an LGS. The average player in the LGS probably doesn't even know that there was a major reprint, doesn't even know that beta is getting a reprint. The average LGS player probably doesn't follow any of that. They're not watching this video. But my Pookies, I do think that the average store owner doesn't love to see the price do what the price is doing and wants to see this product sit at 120 to 130 a box, and reprinting and giving a ton of boxes to those stores who don't actually care. It is a way to get there quickly. So those are my thoughts. Everyone's been asking me, and so I wanted to do this. Tim, thank you for letting me make a video. You got 5 really pretty good uniques. No Ring of Morgan, but the Tri-lands are fantastic. Opens up a whole lot of options. And this White Heart is a really cool card that is not seen a ton. Good ability too, really good ability. King Arthur's always fun. You got 7 foils, one of them being Lady Isuit, which I think is one of the best not creatures, one of the best minions in the game right now. Absolutely really cool card. This set, one of my favorite cards in the sets, and 2 of my decks I've been building right now. And all right, Tim, thank you so much for playing. You guys, we're streaming, I think, tonight on Sunday night at 8 o'clock. We usually stream. We have some fun. If you want to hang out and join the Discord server, head on over to KitchenTableTCG.com, where you can join the Discord server and chat about all the things. Give us your opinions on reprints, both below in the comments and also there. I hope you have yourself a fantastic day. Be kind to the people around you. We'll see you again next video.